Left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad town. A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments. Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another. Yet. They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time. Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. With your help, though, with your help, it could be done. The rats gone, my friends safe.
Taxidermist?
Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost.
This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Blood gets so ugly when it dries. An intact finger! Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. Back on my feet again. I'm
warm as
overheating
fresh
here.
apple pie.
baking like a cake.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One-on-one.
Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical of you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram, and make your introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here.
Your betters, are ya?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Jarl can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Patilda's boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Human, even the name's out to these. You have come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One-on-one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other
I
tusk's
need to
yours
dry
to
off.
keep in the meantime.
That's so. Jarl can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Patilda's boot.
This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Look, it's
Go on then,
It's
Frogskin.
heating up.
We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Even the name's out to these. You have come to
Many
work today,
rats
boss. I've
scurry
got the
in and
human,
out of this
and
hole.
it's itching like
Where it
mad.
leads is uncertain.
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid
Many
of a
rats
single
scurry in and
frog-skinned
out
one
of this
you.
hole. Where it
Then
leads
why not
is
stand up
uncertain.
and face me, boy? One-on-one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
Jarl can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Patilda's boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on
Many
your
rats
toesies?
scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? Human, even the name's out to these. And it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me?
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief
Gazing at the holders of souls. Or am I wrong altogether?
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
Now in the second everyone.
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible. Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity? As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again.
It's all mother, I'm saying. The humans do
Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I, yes, who is I then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that? I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your pocket.
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
It's all mother, I'm saying. The humans do It's all mother, I'm saying. The humans
Claptrap! He has become an unnatural shadow of his former self. He shouldn't seek for his soul. He should seek to end his dreadful existence instead.
You said it was me who pocketed it.
now in the second everyone.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Your words cut like razors, but you are right. I am a ghoul. I am a travesty. I am nothing. And I should become nothing. Dust to dust.
He talked himself into oblivion.
I think it was we who talked him into oblivion, actually.
big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's king.
Poison ought to do the trick, but I'm fresh out of cheese-flavoured deadly nightshade. These rats seem important to the Immaculates.
If we're going to exterminate them, we've got to find a better way to do it.
There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting
It
to be
never
lured
rains,
out
but it pours,
at the
eh?
slightest temptation.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, some say death, but it's a second life, I say. A peaceful one, a quiet one.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A lifeless peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
John's probably lost his little thing of his own ass.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Bloody king. Who could trust him?
What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she?
I
We're waiting
say
to
you're
fight
so
the final
stupid.
battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Watching over the latrine.
Wait a minute. Guarantee we'll tell him enough days after one of them.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well,
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Nice hand of cards, that one.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess.
Let's have another
A
round
life
before
of
we
peace,
get
I
too
say.
drunk.
Let the lost die that we may live.
I'm overheating here!
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Potent heat.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
by order of the All-Mother, you...
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, isn't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak. and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbehind, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
You're looking rather fleshy, Rest. Have you always been such a good... Even the old mother could pass this
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
Now for the turn card. Jack of clubs.
I'm drenched.
Lousy damn cards.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake. What we have hiding under there.
This is taking
Listen,
bloody
fellas,
warm
you got
as
room for the
dragon's
mud,
breath.
Conduit's
orders.
Fellas?
Best
Look,
not to get on her bad
I
side.
know I drank
you know
all
that.
the best ale.
Yeah,
well, that's
yeah,
no
but
reason to
don't
keep
shop
ignoring
at
it. No, go screw
find
yourself with a rusty mace, why don't you?
Hadn't bothered.
Read 'em and weep.
I'd rather have Gratilda. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after we'd done.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights.
This is with me, I can feel it.
Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest.
Girls, 2 cards for everyone.
Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Gratilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Gratilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need 'em back. But every orc eyes us, peak dwellers, with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the orcs together.
The men? What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Cards, that one.
Best not to
I
get
don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
So slowly.
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house.
Fellas?
My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the Orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An Orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
You beat me.
If I find the old tubber lad that did
Nice
this, I'm
undercards,
feeding him his
that
own
one.
nethers.
Come, let's have another
This
round before
wizard
I get too
must be
drunk to
Xandalor.
read the cards.
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes
Oh,
haven't
women.
found him.
Cheers.
The goddess is
Though I wish
Let's
there
hope
were
we
other
catch up
bottles
with
that
him
go up
before they
around here.
do.
I told you it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Clean up, clean
go
out.
find
yourself
yourself
a
a
sheep if
sheep
you're
if
so
you're so
bloody
bloody
bothered.
A sheep
to me.
I'm
gonna call it,
I'll have
lads.
Gratilda. And
Now
I'd do
for
her
the
too
flop.
if I wasn't so sure
King
she'd
of
bite my
clubs.
head off after we're done.
Eight of hearts. Finally, I ain't some bloody spades again.
Fine, I'll open with 5 big ones.
I'm going to call that hand.
Come here.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine.
You!
We're hiding under there. 4 o'clock.
That one's worth 10 coins for sure.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Baking like a cake.
I've spotted
Another
something
round
interesting.
Before I get too drunk to read the cards.
You there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another step and you'll be looking for your teeth at the end of a rainbow. Chief asked you to look into the matter, did he? Well, I can't say if you know your arse from your forehead, but if you've earned Jarl's trust, you've earned mine too. Go ahead and have a look. I fear there won't be much to find, though.
Good card. Re-shine.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
Slowly, I wish it came with a
I
knife.
told you it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside
I
the
could
men.
do with a cold drink.
Finally.
Hey,
Potent heat.
best not to get
Let's
on her
get
bad
the ball
side.
rolling
You know
here.
that.
5
It's
coins.
locked.
Her orders don't cure my
What are you,
fever.
a beggar? I'll add
You go
another
find
10 to
yourself
the
a
challenge.
sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered. If I find the old tubber lad that did this, I'm feeding him his own nethers.
And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite my head off after we're done.
Listen, fellas, you got room for one more, don't you? Fellas? Look, I know I drank all the best ale, but that's no reason to keep ignoring it.
It's heating up.
No, go screw yourself.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers, and lost ones at that, to be worth all this fuss.
Chief knows what he knows.
By the goddesses, take some parts.
2 cards for everyone.
Warm as
Clean up,
dragon's
clean out.
breath.
What
Feeling
am
hot
I?
under the
A
collar.
goddamn scullery
So
maid.
7 it is.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, man. Now for the clock. 5 of hearts. 8 of hearts. Finally, 7 of hearts.
Let's get the ball rolling here. 5 coins.
I've spotted something.
I'll add another 10 to the tally.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Trouble lad that did this, I'm feeding him his own medicine. Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottoms that go up around here.
I told her it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders.
Lucky find!
Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered. Clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after it's done.
No, you cannot, you sewer reptile.
But I haven't even asked a question.
That is because there is nothing you can, or want, or may do besides guarding the god's damn door. You hear?
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
If I find your tubber lad that did this, I'm feeding him his own medicine. By the goddesses, tits, I'm parched.
Then shut your mouth and
Charla
go get
and
some wine,
Horton.
why don't you?
Aren't those
Now
the
there's an
skeleton
idea
traders
with a
we
ring to
met?
it. Oh,
Charla
right.
in Sicile and Horton just outside this
Clean up,
village.
clean out.
If
What am
this
I?
is to be
A goddamn
believed,
scullery
their
maid.
spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
This is taking bloody ages. Cheers. I need a drink. Though I wish there were other bottoms that go up around here.
I told her it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
I've spotted something interesting.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a
Best
cold
not to
lake.
get on her bad side. You know that.
Well, what's this I've spotted? I've spotted something. I've spotted something interesting. I've spotted something interesting.
No, Yazok of Mountain Apes halls. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed. Isidore! Brothers, human speaks the tongue of all mothers. A welcome guest. Yes, travel freely, eh, brother? We do not inspect, we only guard. Brother Gordag has selected this place for his own special purpose, and so we stand. Brother Gordag has beckoned us to stay. A terrible thing to lose a horn. Now the All-Mother will never select him for her chosen.
I've spotted something. I've spotted something. I'm drenched! What's this? I found something.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
The trail ends at
The
this
grate
grate.
is set over a long,
blood loss
narrow
didn't
vent.
kill the sorry
A corpse
fellow,
may have
surely
fit
the
through its
fool
bars, but a
That's
living
the
body would
knight's
find
tomb
it
beneath
quite
here.
unpleasant.
I guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. Exegeta, Trohol Exil Titan Kriva.
Oxfka efasad dietirfas.